Hey, hi, how are you? Today I received an email from Apple telling me that my Apple ID needs verification even if I don't use Apple. Okay, so what I did is I went to this link and I know actually it's a scam, but I wanted to see what happens actually when I click. Does it actually steal my password? Does it install a software on my PC? Is it a bomb? Okay, I'm kidding. But I wanted to know what really happens if if you click links which usually come in such emails which are scamming. I myself, I don't use Apple. I don't really have an Apple phone, or I don't use Apple yet. And definitely the email is scam. They are telling me that they're going to restrict my Apple ID, something like that, and account has been disabled as a result of violating our policy and terms and all that stuff. So such an email, like they put me they put for me a link. So they want me like to actually click here, which I did actually, but I didn't do it on my PC because I wanted to find out what's the issue, how, like, what's the angle that they want me to steal from me. Okay, are they want do they want me to maybe tell me like pay, maybe put in a card? Are they going to install a software on my computer? So I was actually I wanted to know what happens, you get, because some of these scams actually I'm in IT and I can really tell like this is like a scam. I usually just delete the emails, but today I decided to check out what is on this link. But I kind of used the old PC, which I really don't have any stuff really, and even if they kind of hack something, there's nothing actually in that PC. So I clicked on that link and I'm going to show you what actually happened when I clicked on the link. Now, before I show you what happened when I clicked on the link, I'm going to also show you how to know that an email is a scam. Because even if I was using Apple, I can easily know that this email is a scam. How do you know actually an email is a scam? How do you know an email is not coming from Apple? Okay. So if you're not in IT, it may really be hard for you. But the easiest thing that you can tell from an email is the link. Okay. Now let me show you something. When I go to this link, I don't click. When I go to this link and I put a mouse, look on my bottom left here. Okay. Here, when you put a link on anything on your computer, on a website, like there's a link which comes. So always make sure you look on the bottom left, what actually pops up. It's not actually a pop, but it's kind of, they show you the link where actually you're going to go when you click. Okay. So when I put here a link, I don't know if you guys see something on my bottom left. It says redirect.v something. If you kind of can't see it well, you can right click. Don't left click, just right click, then say copy link. Then you go here up, then you paste it. You realize actually this link is going to a website called redirect.vglink.com/key, because whatever it's encrypted in this link is something which is harmful actually. And we're going to see what actually happened when I loaded that link. So that's how you can know like an email is scam, because if an email is coming from Apple, it has to come from the Apple website, not vglink.com. Okay, so that's the reason why, that's how you can know like this email is a scam. You just have to right click, copy the link, and paste it in your browser. Don't enter, but just look at a website. So to me, I can easily hover a mouse, then I just read the website which appears on my bottom left. So when that website is actually different from the official website that I know, I can easily tell that it's a scam. For example, if any message is coming from Facebook and Facebook's telling me, hey, your account has a problem. Can you try to log into your into your Facebook? If there's a link, probably the link has to be going to facebook.com, not some site code 123, at something. So that's how you want, that is the fastest, that is the quickest way you can tell that the link is actually trying to trick you into doing something. Another way you can know an email is a scam is the sender email. When I go to the sender email, okay, that is my two. When I put a mouse here, I see like no reply at consolidated.com. I don't think Apple uses consolidated.com, something. Okay, so that means like you get. So that is how actually you can easily know that an email is actually not from Apple or an email is as scam. Okay, it doesn't have to be necessarily from Apple, but any email which comes from, maybe let me say like it's coming from X, that is Twitter, but the sender email is something like nixon.com. That kind of actually looks weird. Okay, so though sometimes some people manage to fidget with the sender email with no reply. Okay, that's why I'm saying like the quickest way to know like that animal is a scam is looking at where they want you to go. Looking at where they want you to go. Some of the scammers these days actually tell you to call a number because they don't want you to click anything. You get so that one actually you just actually have to make sure that that number exists on the official website. If the email is coming from PayPal, the website, the telephone has to be from the number has to be on the website of PayPal. Okay, because some people have realized like people are now starting to be scared of clicking links, so they're trying to tell people to call directly or something. So I took time to click on this link. I used another PC and I sent myself a screenshot. And when I clicked on that link, it popped up this. Actually, it redirected to a final website. And the website didn't open. It was telling me, I was using an Opera on the other computer. So Opera told me, attackers on the site you're trying to visit might trick you into installing software or revealing things like your password, phone, or credit card. Opera strongly recommends going back to safety. So in other words, when I click the link, Opera kind of says that the website is a dangerous website. So it stopped me from there, and it told me they're trying to trick you into installing a software. So actually, these guys, they always actually do two or three things. They either try you to install something. When you install something, it will attach, it can actually steal your cookies, if you're kind of a person who save passwords in your browser, that software can kind of pull some details from your browser, or it can monitor you or something. I don't know, whatever it is, just know it's not user friendly. It's dangerous, not actually user friendly, but it's dangerous. So they either want you to install something, and that software usually sometimes auto installs, or like they tell you to install it, or they are trying to make you reveal things like your password, phone, or credit card. In other words, there may be something like, hey, can you confirm your number that you use in Apple, or can you confirm your credit card, something. So when you're entering that information, you are entering it on the wrong website, then they capture your details. Okay. If you're kind of interested in more of finding out about scams online, you can leave me a comment and I will do a very big detailed video about it. But for now, that's what I can say. But be careful about the emails. Kindly always hover on a link to find out the website that is actually redirecting to. Yeah, that's what I can say. And also, if you can't really see well, you can just right click and paste that link somewhere. It may not be in a browser, but it may be in a notepad. Then you kind of look into that link so that you see if it's coming from the main website. So that is it, guys. I appreciate if you can leave me a like, subscribe on my YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay? Have a nice weekend.